So Tom Abell, that is the end of pre-season for Somerset. Are you happy with how things have gone?
Yeah, absolutely delighted. I don't think we could have got too much more out of our pre-season. It started obviously back in Abu Dhabi, and we played some really good cricket out there. And to transfer that into the last 3 games here has been fantastic. As I say, like previously, the most pleasing thing has been how we've applied, things that we've worked on in the winter and sort of showing that little bit of grit out in the middle, which I think has been really good, and seeing guys sort of bat for longer periods of time. So the signs are really positive, obviously, going into Hampshire next week.
Obviously, we were talking to Jason before the game about the fact that the team wasn't picked for Hampshire yet, and it's a bit of a selection headache for you and the director of cricket and the head coach, because the batsmen have got runs, the bowlers have got wickets.
Yeah, exactly. And if we're honest, that's what we want. We want that competition for places, and we've certainly got that at the moment. I think our attack's shaping up really well with the ball, and equally guys have sort of put their best foot forward with the bat. So over the next few days we'll certainly have some decisions to make, but as I say, they're good decisions. You'd far rather it that way than guys being out of form, so it's a good place to be.
The Somerset pace attack has been one of the most feared in domestic cricket over the last few years. The guys have put their hands up over the course of pre-season, the likes of Ned Leonard and Casey Aldridge. Josh Davey we saw get a wicket today, Marshawn de Lange and Jack Brooks looking really good. And then there's the small matter of Peter Siddle, Craig Overton and Jack Leach to come into the equation.
Absolutely, yeah, it's nice having those guys obviously to come back. But yeah, a word for Casey and Ned, 2 of the younger bowlers. I think how they've sort of progressed and performed through the few pre-season games has been outstanding, so full credit to them. And equally Brooksy, I think I want to sort of make mention of him because he's worked so hard, physically to get to where he needs to be, and he's flying at the moment. He's bowling as well as I've probably seen him bowl in the last few years, so that's really exciting, and I think he's buzzing about that as well. And again, it all just sort of adds to that competitive feeling we got within the squad at the moment.
You mentioned Jack Brooks. I think this time last year he only had one working limb. It's going to be the first time he's been sort of pain-free for a while, and a pain-free, fully fit Jack Brooks is something that Somerset members and supporters can look forward to.
Absolutely. I mean, he's such a weapon for us, really attacking bowler. But as I say, he's done so much work behind the scenes. He's been so committed to getting fit again, and it's pretty clear for us all to see how desperate he is to get back and performing. And look, when you've got a fully fit Jack Brooks running in for you, he's a tough ask for any batter. And again, it just complements the quality that we have in our attack already.
First game of the season is at the Ageas against Hampshire, one of the fancied sides this year. It's going to be a good test of where we've come over the last 12 months.
It is, and within the squad, the most important thing is that we trust, what we're about as a team. Obviously, we had a bit of a fluctuation in fortunes last summer, but we know how good we can be when we get it right in the middle. So that's been our focus sort of through pre-season, and as I say, I think we're in a really good place sort of mentally as much as anything. I think guys are hungry and really excited. Of course, it's going to be a massive challenge. It's back to Division 1 now, and there's no easy games, that's for sure. And it's going to be a tough start, but as I say, we'll draw confidence from how we've performed against them previously. And as I say, we're just excited to start our campaign.